It's open enrollment time. It's that period of time when benefit eligible employees can make changes to their benefit plans. It's the only opportunity until next open enrollment cycle, which happens each spring, to enroll in a flexible spending account or to make changes to their medical plan without a qualifying event. So this is our fiscal year 25 open enrollment, and what I'm going to share with you today is some of the changes that we have for effective date of July 1. I'm going to cover the dates that open enrollment is available, which is actually starting today, April 22nd, and open enrollment closes on May 10th, and all of the opportunities that you have and your dependents have to participate in the sharing of information about what's changing and what's staying the same. So I'm going to jump right into the next page. The purpose of this session is to talk about what's new, what's changing, and how we can support you as a benefits team with our benefits team that's available to you in from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This meeting is being recorded. Everyone is muted. And questions we will manage at the end. Feel free to type them into chat. The slide deck and the recording will be sent out following this presentation. Okay, so what you need to do during open enrollment. Again, open enrollment is running from today, April 22nd, through the end of the day, May 10th. And during this period of time, you want to review the fiscal year 25 plan premium rates. And those premium rates are remaining the same with the PPO plan and the high deductible health plan, but those premiums for the traditional plan are going up slightly. Everything else within those plans, the PPO plan, traditional plan, and the high deductible health plan are remaining the same. The copays, the deductibles, the maximums will all remain the same. This is the period of time each year where you need to enroll in the flexible spending plan. This is an annual enrollment to take advantage of pre-tax dollars that you can spend on eligible expenses. Those eligible expenses can be for medical services, copays, coinsurance, your deductible, your dental plan, your vision service provider, which is VSP. You can also utilize those for copays if you are seeking mental health or chiropractic care and prescription drugs. You must re-enroll if you want to participate in the new year. The flexible spending plan does have a carryover amount if you do not use $610 by June 30th of 2024. $610 or below will automatically roll over or carry over into the new plan year. You can utilize those funds through manual claim submissions. If you also want to enroll in the flexible spending for more tax-free dollars effective July 1, you need to re-enroll again, and the debit card will be used to draw those funds beginning July 1. So carryover, you have to do a manual claim July 1 going forward to gain access to those prior year plan dollars. Or on July 1, you've re-enrolled in your flexible spending, the new plan year. You continue to use your debit card to gain access to those dollars. Any questions about the flexible spending plan, how to utilize current funds or future funds on July 1st going forward, please reach out to your benefits team. We're fully able to help you walk through what those two plans may look like. Your health savings account, if you're currently enrolled and you want to continue your enrollment at the deferral rate that you have today, you do not need to do anything. That HSA deferral will continue into the new year. We will evaluate at HSA eligibility criteria during this period of time. So if you're aging out of the plan, you are reaching 65 during this next plan year, we will discuss that opportunity to roll over to another Medicare eligible plan. You will not be eligible for the HSA in the first of the month of your 65th birthday. The other HSA participants who may no longer be eligible in the new plan year are those who are becoming Medicare eligible. If you have any questions about the HSA, the Health Savings Account, please reach out to your benefits team. We, again, are knowledgeable about the HSA plans, who is reaching ineligibility period in this plan year, and how to fully utilize your pre-tax funds. One option here too is the limited purpose healthcare flexible spending is attached to the high deductible health plan. So if you want to get the highest benefit of tax-free dollars, you can enroll in the health savings account with tax-free dollars, as well as having a limited purpose flexible spending. The difference between the two is you must be enrolled in the high deductible health plan, and the limited purpose flexible spending account will only allow you to use those funds on dental and vision. You cannot use a limited purpose flexible spending plan on your medical services, including prescription. You can only use your health savings account. So if you want to use full utilization of tax-free dollars, please reach out to your benefits team, and we can talk about the scenarios where both of these options, an HSA account and a limited purpose health savings care account, could be to your benefit in this upcoming plan year. So what's changing? So the biggest change to our employees and their dependents is we are leaving Blue Cross of Idaho as a medical plan and moving to Regions Blue Shield as a medical plan. The dependents that are currently on that plan and will actually move with you. You do not need to do anything if you are remaining on the same medical plan with your dependents. You, again, do not need to do anything. That transfer will happen in June automatically with Blue Cross of Idaho and Regions Blue Shield sharing the data of current participants and moving those over effective July 1. The other automated transfers is current medical authorizations that are happening. Let's say, for example, you have a medical surgery coming up in early July, and you already have the date of the surgery and it's already authorized. That authorization or prior authorization, as well as that service date, is automatically being transferred to Regions Blue Shield. You do not need to do anything with regards to that prior authorization. The prescription drug prior authorizations, where you are on a special prescription, or you have a specialty drug that you have an authorization for, those are automatically rolling over and transferring to Regions Blue Shield on July 1. You don't need to do anything. Disabled dependents who are already authorized and eligible to remain as a dependent on your plan, those will also transfer over effective July 1st, and you don't need to do anything. On the Blue Cross of Idaho medical plan, each employee that enrolled would only receive 2 medical cards. Regions, the biggest change here is Regions actually issues a medical card for each dependent that is listed on the medical plan. So if you are not making any changes, you will receive new cards for yourself and every dependent that you currently have listed on your plan. And you will receive new dental cards from Blue Cross of Idaho effective July 1. So that Blue Cross of Idaho card will actually be obsolete at midnight on June 30th. And you will have a new medical card for each family member. You will have a dependent card, a dental card for each family member. And you'll have a vision service provider, a VSP vision card will be available. Those who are currently enrolled in the health savings plan or flexible spending, the Navia card will continue. You will not receive a new Navia card if you're currently enrolled. Another big change for employees with this transfer over to Regions is a more robust pharmacy plan. We are moving from a 4-tier previously to a 6-tier pharmacy plan with more robust, lower cost copays and coinsurance across the 3 medical plans. We have a flyer that's available on our open enrollment website that details this new 6-tier pharmacy plan and how it'll benefit you and your family members going forward July 1. The other thing that you're able to do today is you're able to call Regents Blue Shield. They have an 800 number that's offered to only state of Idaho employees and their dependents to actually gain access to that 6-tier pharmacy plan based upon what prescriptions you are on today. When you call that phone number, which I have on our last slide before we leave today, is their 800 number, the group number that you will provide the customer service rep, and then you want to have available any of the prescriptions that you are currently using that you want a new cost on. The customer service rep at Regents will be able to provide that over the phone. The Employee Assistance Program, or EAP, is actually returning to 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. We left 𝗧𝗶𝗀𝗀 for 1 year and transferred over to BPA, but we are actually going back to 𝗧𝗶𝗀𝗀 with this transition to Regents. In the year that we have been away from 𝗧𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀, they actually branded their services as guidance resources. So I just want employees to be aware that when they call for a referral, it will say guidance resources, but it's truly 𝗧𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀. And you'll just see a difference in the brochures and branding that you're going to see either via email or on our website as a resource. 2 resources that are actually going away is Choice Docs. There was no equal service to Regents Blue Shield for that service. And Bright Beginnings, which was a prenatal program, and it was an incentive program through Blue Cross of Idaho. Regents Blue Shield does not have an equal incentive plan, but does offer another maternity program available through Regents, which we have a flyer for those services. What is not changing? And I want to reiterate this. We're really happy to hear that Office of Group Insurance negotiated with this Regents transfer that the deductibles, copays, and coinsurance are staying exactly the same by each medical plan, whether it's the preferred provider or PPO plan, their traditional plan, and the high deductible health plan. They are all remaining the same. And we have a comparison that's available on our website that details the PPO plan, the traditional plan, and the high deductible health plan, and what each service costs with regards to either a copay with coinsurance, or a coinsurance with deductible. They are all lined out by service, and it's a 7-page document that provides side-by-side comparison that has not been offered before. Blue Cross of Idaho will continue to offer the dental plan, and the dental plan services are exactly the same. The deductible, the copays are exactly the same for both adults and children, but they separated out the summary plan description. When you open up the summary plan description, adults is listed first, and on page 6 is children or pediatric dental services. The vision plan remains the same as well. It's with vision service provider. Really the only difference is that you're going to have a VSP card that will be issued on or around July 1st. A couple new programs that are coming with our new relationship with Regents Blue Shield is a new diabetes program, which is called OMADA. We have a new digital musculoskeletal program called Hinge, a new second opinion program called Second MD, and a new nurse chat virtual option called Advice 24. We have these flyers as well as many other services that are available through Regents. Those flyers will also be available. And any questions about what's being offered new, please reach out to our benefits team. We're available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 via our phone number, which I'll offer on the last page, as well as our email address. So some of the opportunities that you'll have a chance to meet with us, discuss what questions you have, or be able to turn in your paper enrollment forms are our open enrollment event set for May 9th in the Jordan Ballroom from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We will have Regents Blue Shield representatives and Blue Cross of Idaho representatives, as well as your benefits team will be available. We will have our legal services available if you want to re-enroll in or newly enroll in the legal services information that we have, the program we have. And we will also have handouts available if you stop by. We're actually offering a couple prizes that we're giving away for those who can make it to both the in-person event as well as the virtual event. So we're offering a partnered virtual event at that same time on May 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. for employees who cannot make it to the open enrollment event in the Jordan Ballroom, but can jump on a virtual call, and ask questions of Kimberly Hall. She was our benefits manager and is now our employee relations manager. She's going to help us tackle those questions on May 9th virtually. We have a couple other virtual sessions that are available. We have April 30th at noon, May 7th at noon, and then we will be available in person at collection stations across the campus this Wednesday in athletics from noon to 2, in the Sub by Starbucks from 9 a.m. to 1:30 on April 25th, in the Interactive Learning Center at the East entrance on May 1st from 9:30 to 1:30. And then on our last day of open enrollment, we'll have a table set up at the Albertsons Library from 1 to 5. We prefer if you could manually fill out or use the fillable forms, type into the fillable forms because then they're legible, print them out, sign them, and actually turn in the paper forms. We would prefer this with regards to email. However, if email is the only option you have to get the completed forms to us on time by May 10th, we ask that you please leave your social security number and your dependent social security numbers off any of the forms that you're submitting through email. We will take your form, we will print it, we'll add the social security number for yourself and your dependents by calling you. And then we will go ahead and process those enrollment forms so that we're not sharing social security numbers, date of birth via email. And again, if I could stress, the fillable forms are preferred, turned in manually, either in the HR department or at any of these collection stations that are available through May 10th. Lastly, I wanted to share the Regents Blue Shield helpline. This helpline was established for state of Idaho employees and their family members to call, not only during this period of transition, but this phone number will be available into the plan year past July 1. When you call this number, this 800 number, they will need the group number because, of course, you don't have a member number yet because you're not enrolled in a medical plan with Regents yet. So please give them this 100-605-98 group number and provide them whatever information and whatever questions that you have, including the name of your physicians or physician that you want to confirm is in network. Provide them with any prescription drugs that you want to check either the copay or coinsurance on with the new 6-tier plan, as well as check on any specific service, a urgent care, a chiropractic, acupuncture. They can provide you with any of those answers over this phone because they're only going to be looking at our plan information for state of Idaho. Of course, the benefits team is available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 via the 6-4429. We have 4 benefit specialists answering that line. And then we have 5 of us managing the benefits at boisestate.edu email throughout the day. And then the last 2 pieces of information that you're going to want to utilize is the Boise State Open Enrollment website, which is a robust website where everything you might need with regards to this enrollment, questions that you might have could be answered on this website, as well as links specifically to the Office of Group Insurance. For example, the health savings account through Navia. We have a link on our open enrollment website that will get you right to the HSA or FSA Navia site on the Office of Group Insurance website that you're not having to search for it. We've done that. We've created those links for you on our website. Lastly, if I might stress, this is the only time of the year that you'll be able to re-enroll or enroll in the flexible spending plan up through May 10th. If you do not enroll at this time, you will only be able to enroll if you have a qualifying event. That qualifying event could be a birth of a baby, adoption, marriage, divorce, loss of coverage, and that's actually it. So, or gain coverage. So I would just like to take a minute to stress how important it is to get that flexible spending enrollment form completed and to us no later than in person, 5 o'clock on May 10th, or via email without your social security number by midnight on May 10th. And then lastly, I just wanted to offer again the phone number for Office of Group Insurance. So though your benefits team here is available to answer your questions, we always want to make sure that you have the group insurance phone number. Their phone number is 332-1860. And if you click 1, that is for the benefits line. Again, 1 is the benefits team, Office of Group Insurance. And if there's anything else we can help you with over this next 3-week period of time, please reach out or stop by HR. We have visitor parking right in front of our HR door. We'd love to see you, and we have conference room available so that we can sit down and do a one-on-one conversation confidentially to talk about the situation you might need answers to, that is that you want to have a private conversation to help you enroll in the forms. Thank you for your time.